Hello and welcome to another episode of Critical Coffee Considerations. Today we're back in Italy, Buon Ferragosto actually today also, and we went again to Bialetti shop. We got some cups, 6 in total. That's good to do some scientific experiments with a 2-factor design, 3 experiments each, let's say. Today what do we want to test? Can we taste the difference between a Lavazza d'Oro that's been sitting on the counter for about half a year and a recently bought Bialetti Perfetto Moka, already grounded coffee. That's kind of the situation in Italy. Most of the time you just find the grounded coffee. So let's get started filling up the mocha pots. First with the Lavazza d'Oro. As the first batch is heating up, we get to do some unboxing. So this is from their Jungle collection. A journey through the mysteries of the jungle, where the uncontaminated nature is the main protagonist. A collection characterized by vibrant colors and soft watercolor lines for a luxuriant coffee break. Does it influence the taste? It's always a question, of course. So it's a very practical setup, and it will stand nicely next to my DeLonghi Dedica. I hope so. Thanks to my parents-in-law who sponsored this episode. Oh, and a little situation here. Okay. But coffee is already coming through, so that will be good to go. Okay. In the meantime, I'll open the Bialetti coffee to get a smell out of it. The smell is still a lot better than the one here that I have difficulty of describing. So it's not really a fair experiment in some sense. That's a lot of coffee, isn't it? Because the Lavazza, I had to put in the other kind of milk container to keep it warm, at least, you know, not to make it too obvious. Lavazza quite sour actually. So the smells is much more agreeable from the the Bialetti. Actually, it's a little bit more bitter. The Lavazza comes through as a little bit more sour, which less espresso-like. Let's say the Bialetti is coming across more espresso-like. So if you like those kind of flavors, I guess the Perfetto Moka makes sense. So let's jump to an experiment with some unknowing subjects. So for this final part, make it in a real experiment. We'll do a 3x3 experiment. And I'll ask which flavor is preferred. So you see me running around with each experiment and coming back with the winner. So the evidence is quite clear. We have a very obvious winner. That was the Bialetti. Although some of the reviews were, that one tastes more like tea. I like that one more. There's a lot of places to improve on this experiment, but at least now I have cups enough to do this kind of espresso testing. So no modesty lost on Bialetti. Perfect in the roasting. Okay, guess depends on the taste, but perfect in the grinding. Ideally you would do that just before the brewing. And perfect in the taste. I guess that depends on the person.